Marty, your thoughts after that one today?
Yeah, not the result that we wanted. All of us we are sad because it was not the kind of reaction that we wanted after Tuesday. So a tough week and not a good performance.
You started well, a number of opportunities that must have pleased you after Hull in particular.
Yeah, I think the start of the game was decent, the first 15 minutes, but again, was not enough to take the lead. And then slowly, through that Millwall, through the next minute 20, 30, they were starting to push through set plays, long throws, and perhaps we made a couple of unnecessary free kicks that allowed them to kill a bit the momentum of the game, play on their terms, and that was a bit frustrating, especially because in the first half didn't happen a lot of things. Then we concede a late goal, and then we need to start from the scratch in the halftime.
Frustrating, I guess, to concede so late in that first period.
Yeah, it's never good to concede no moment, but definitely was minute 44 in a situation that we knew that they were looking, that is a pattern that they got, try to go in behind with the opposite winger. Fortunately we didn't defend well this one, and we had the second half to change things, but unfortunately we were not accurate enough. We had no accuracy, and then the game in the second half it becomes more emotional because you are chasing, you see that the minutes are going, and then the game becomes a little bit more up and down. You need to risk more, and it's very frustrating.
How serious is Aaron Ramsey's injury? Obviously he came off, which I guess is a change that you didn't want to make at that particular moment.
No, it was actually in the halftime we spoke about the importance of both JJ and Aaron, how they could attack certain areas that we felt that we could attack even more. And after just a couple of minutes to lose him with a muscular injury is very frustrating, but these are the parts we're trying to balance his minutes because he's such a good player, and unfortunately he is coming from a very long injury, and we're doing our best, but hopefully it's not a big muscular injury.
And I guess anywhere at the moment to be 1-0 down, Millwall perhaps one of the hardest places to come back, and you couldn't quite create maybe as many goal scoring chances as you would have liked.
Yeah, when you come to this place, it's going to be always tough to change, to do a comeback. They were good in playing on the terms, and unfortunately we couldn't break them down. I think that we tried to change a couple of things during the development of the second half. We tried to play at some moment with just three at the back, with two strikers at the top. Tried to as well switch Silko and Abdo instead of playing with wingers on opposite side, trying to play on natural foot, just try to use a little bit some space that we knew that they could concede, but it was not enough to score and create more chances.
And we know that the game's come thick and fast in the Championship. After this week in particular, how important is it going to be to keep that belief in the style of playing and go into the next game and look to get back to winning ways?
Yeah, there's no doubt that we need to regroup now. It's been a difficult week, emotionally, very difficult. Starting in a game that I think we played very good 45 minutes against Portsmouth, and then the second half was not as good. Then against Hull, perhaps a little bit the opposite. The first half was disappointing, the second was a bit better. Today is definitely not a good performance. We need to regroup, analyse what are the things that we need to improve, make sure that we stick together, because now it's very easy to just point at the negatives, and I'm a big believer on the importance of keep working and accept the critics, accept that things are not going our way, and just try to improve things in the training ground in a week where it will be very important that we look at ourselves and what are the things that I need to do better, that we as a team we need to do better, and try to get a positive result next week.
Ricky, a difficult afternoon in the end with this defeat. How are you feeling at the end of the game?
Yeah, frustrating, of course. Had a bad week. I think especially after the first half. Midweek we wanted to show a different face of ourselves. We want to show that we aren't what happened. At moments I think knowing here it's a difficult place to come in, and we try to impose our game, to try to control the game, and at moments we did in the first half in my opinion. Then it's a shame to get to goal just before half time, and that changes a little bit the mood when you go inside. Difficult. Even trying to chase, trying to get the goal, difficult, disappointed.
Obvious thing to say, but it just shows the importance of the first goal. It was a very even game until that came for Millwall just before half time.
We know for every game it's difficult when you concede first, and then you have to chase the game, and there are teams playing at home in a good momentum. It always goes on for them, and then you have to chase the game and sometimes take some risks. Then it's about being clinical, and they scoring the chance they had, and we didn't.
What's the feeling in the dressing room? Clearly, after 2 defeats this week, but you look at the table, and it's not that many points up to the top 6 at this early stage of the season.
Yeah, it's difficult to be disappointed. Of course, I would say the ones that maybe suffer the most maybe are the players that we are the one that can do something about it, and for sure you can see heads down, normal after the game, but we have to now to be disappointed today, but we need to regroup, and it's only if we stick together and keep working and give our best every day, we'll change things.
And another evidence, I guess, of just how hard the championship is. Coming to places like this, Millwall were battling for every tackle, for every header, weren't they?
Yeah, we knew that beforehand. We were prepared for that. I think in that sense we compete. We tried. Not always in terms of doing the right choices. In terms of with the ball, we didn't do always what we wanted, and it wasn't perfect. Yeah, now it's time to regroup. We have to do this together, and that's it.
And looking forward as a group, I'm sure to the next game now, which comes maybe after these back-to-back defeats, all the more important.
Yeah, exactly. Now, like I said, being disappointed with this game, and tomorrow and starting tomorrow, getting our focus on next training session, next game, and to try to turn things around.